3-2 from Queens, New York. And this is a fight that Quigley, last time we saw him was in September. I mean, a month ago.
No, just last month.
Yeah, well, I don't even know what month it is anymore.
Sports Arena. I'm with you, man. Yeah, just in Los Angeles, and he was in against a capable young opponent, and he just closed the show. Hurt the guy in the first round, took him out in round 2, and it's one of the things I like about Quigley. He's got a lot of skill, got a lot of technique, a lot of natural athletic ability, and he boxes a smart fight, but he does have the power to hurt his opponent, and he knows when he hurts his opponent, and he knows when to turn it up and close the show. So he's very exciting to watch. He's also got a great personality.
Yes, he
personable, affable young man. From my experience, most Irish fighters are. I don't know what it is, but you know they've got a nice wit about them. They're usually pretty humble. They're usually good interviews, very honest interviews, and Quigley is like that.
And then yesterday at the weigh-in, we had Quigley, and this is a fighter who, you know, we know what to expect from him because we've seen him so much because there's a lot of hype around him, but he answers that hype every single time.
And there he is at the weigh-in, flashing that smile, showing his muscles off, loves the attention, responds to the spotlight, and you want to see that from a young fighter. Doesn't shy away from interviews. He's very good with interviews.
Yeah, make sure to follow him on Instagram at jquigley1. And there you see our ring announcer today, Joe Martinez. Also the minor league voice of the Lake Elsinore Storm. You've seen him all over the world. You know, we as we like to say now in this day and age of the broadcast world, Doug, we're a multifaceted, multi-platform. You are a writer / editor / TV commentator / workout fiend. You get things
Internet
done.
troll.
Internet troll. Twitter jerk. Not a Twitter jerk. You Twitter person who takes care of them. And then you see Joel Diaz, and he's part of the HBO Latino broadcast tonight. And on that one, you're going to see Tevin Farmer, Yoandri Salinas, and Johan Perez. And that Perez against Mikalenko will be for the NABA welterweight title. Perez coming from Caracas, Venezuela. Mikalenko from Russia. Then you have Cuba's Yoandri Salinas against Manuel Tito Avila from Fairfield, California. The Fantasy Springs Resort and Casino is filling in. The crowd is coming in. You know, with 100 degrees, you want to go inside. And there you see entering the ring now, Michael Faulk from Queens, New York.
Walking out to Eric B. and Rakim.
Is that what it is? I was trying to hear that.
I'm liking the walkout music from these guys.
I like how you don't even Shazam it. You just go straight to it.
I know.
You know.
Stuff.
No Shazam. Let's see if you can identify the Irish song that Quigley's going to come out to.
That would be impressive.
And right now, for everybody watching us at McWiggins in Ireland, drinking whatever it is you need to do, as Jason said, what do they drink at McWiggins? He said everything that's not water. So thanks for watching us at McWiggins Bar in Ballybuffet, Donegal, Ireland. I hope I said that right. I'm trying. And there you see him coming out. Jason Quigley. This is a custom song, Doug. I Shazammed it.
Okay.
Make way for the firing Irish. Go Jason Quigley.
I love it.
Okay. That's next level.
I knew Irish was in the title.
Yes. You know, like Ricky Hatton was There's Only One. Ricky Hatton. Jessica Rosales was always running around getting us information. So Shazam told us that was wrong. And Jessica will have us more information on what that song's about because I can't read her writing, so she'll give it to us later on. But make way for the Fighting Irish. Go Jason Quigley.
He wins officially 116 and 1 quarter pound. His professional record is 5 bouts, stands at 3 victories, 2 defeats with 1 win, coming by way of knockout. Hailing from Queens, New York, here is the Professor, Michael Faulk. And across the ring stands his opponent, fighting on the blue corner, wearing gold trunks, trimmed in green. He weighed in 161 and 1/2 pounds. In 7 professional bouts, he stands perfect with 7 victories, all coming by way of knockout. The undefeated pride of Devil Ireland. Here is Jason
And there you see Jason Robert Quigley from Donegal, Ireland. Doug, what does he have to do to win this fight? He's 8-0 in his career.
Well, it's going to be important for him to get respect early. He doesn't want Faulk to get into any kind of rhythm because Faulk is a southpaw. He can be a crafty dude, and if he allows Faulk to get comfortable and to sort of get in his rhythm, it can be a difficult fight. This is his first southpaw as a professional. And there you see at the top of the right of your screen the keys to victory: get respect early. I want him to work the right hand. Obviously, that's the key punch against the southpaw, and he just threw one. Hook over his jab, which is something that he's been working on previous weeks coming in tonight. Work the body. That always works against an older opponent, an inactive opponent. And does he need the luck of the Irish? I don't think so, but it doesn't hurt.
It always helps when you have the luck of the Irish on your side. Michael Anthony Faulk from Queens, New York. He's 36 years old. Will turn 37 later on this year. Hasn't fought in a year and a half. But that fight he won by knockout. He's 3-2 in his career. Quigley 7-0 in his young career. Good right hand from Quigley. His family back home watching. His mother.
And you see with Quigley, he never rushes in, never leans in, never in a hurry.
Always composed, isn't he?
Yep. Keeps composed, doesn't waste punches. But when he commits to a shot, the other guy's going to feel it. Faulk has been around a long time. I remember seeing him serve as a sparring partner to Antonio Margarito before Margarito fought Paul Williams.
Quigley training at the Rock Gym in Carson, California. With trainer Manny Robles.
A lot of good sparring for Quigley at that gym. He spars with U.S. Olympians and guys who were former amateur standouts from pretty much every nation in the world. A lot of good local talent there, particularly at middleweight and super middleweight.
He sparred with Valdivia, who's from the Fresno area.
Undefeated prospect.
Then he also is in the camp with Terrell Gaucher. Mike Dallas Jr. was in there sparring with him. So
That's all good work.
Also in that same gym is the fighter we've seen on Golden Boy, Shabransky, Chingonski. And they all work out together. Actually, Everton Lopez, the Brazilian Olympian, is actually here in attendance today, Everton's birthday. And they went and ran Mount Baldy, and then they showed up and said, hey, after running Mount Baldy, let's come watch the Quigley. Jason Quigley, 7-0 his career. He fought in the World Series of Boxing also. Body shot from Quigley. Letting his hands go.
You see, he never smothers his shots. Very accurate puncher. And a lot of pop in the end of those punches.
Final seconds of the first round. Quigley. Faulk in Indio, California. And Jessica Rosales has our VIP guest tonight. There's always a VIP that Golden Boy brings out at these fights in Fancy Springs. And Jessica, who do you have tonight?
Tonight, you guys, our VIP guest, we have Roy Jones Jr. quite possibly one of the best seats in the house tonight. Right, how important is it for these guys that are so early in their careers to have the kind of fan support here with them tonight?
It's very important because the fans are who you live for. People say, boxing is about money. Boxing is not about money. And some people think it's about money, but it's more about the love for the fans and having people love and support and respect you. So if you don't have fans, what you never do it. So we're supposed to share our God-given talent with the people, with the fans.
Yeah, and talking about fans and support, you did a VIP autograph signing. I heard that there was a line of people waiting for photos and autographs. How was that tonight, and what would you describe it as?
It was wonderful, and I always love people to come up and speak to me, tell me things that they want to tell me their whole lives. Give them a chance to have that one-on-one privacy. It was a good opportunity.
All right, thanks so much, Roy Jones Jr. right here. And guys, check this out. We've also got Randy Caballero sitting next to me, the IBF bantamweight champ. We'll be talking to him a little bit later as well.
Randy Caballero, IBF champion. This is his backyard from Coachella. Roy Jones Jr., the amount of belts that he's won, the amount of fights that he's been involved in, he's still out there fighting at the age of 46, Doug.
Fights next weekend, and he's loving it.
He fights next weekend, and he has 2 fights scheduled for after that.
Yes, he does. Yeah, he's kind of doing the George Foreman thing where, an older fighter tries to kind of almost start his career over, kind of fighting the lower level fighters, just getting that rhythm back and having fun with it. But he does have a goal in mind. He wants to kind of build himself back up into like a cruiserweight title fight.
We're in the second round, scheduled for 6, between Jason Robert Quigley from Donegal, Ireland. He's in the Irish colors.
8.
Against Michael Faulk, the southpaw. First time that he faces a southpaw, and down goes Faulk. Asked the questions if being a southpaw was going to affect Quigley. His corner said no, because we're used to this. We trained for this. And he's also sparred against a bunch of them in the amateur. So second round, Quigley 7-0 with 7 KOs. Overhand right from Quigley. And down goes Faulk again for the second time. Saw Quigley at his gym this week. He said he has a new nickname, Doug. El Animal. Yes, El Animal. He wants it in Spanish. He said because outside he's nice, but in that ring, he jumps in there like an animal, and he's dropped Faulk twice in this fight and in this round. Overhand right from Quigley again. Faulk is in trouble. Referee Ray Corona paying close attention as a southpaw is in the corner, right from Quigley, stuns Faulk again. He's trying to fight back in here, but Quigley just stalking him. The young fighter from Ireland. He's with a minute to go in the second round.
He's done everything you need to do against an older opponent and against a southpaw. And before he landed those right hands that put Faulk down, he hurt Faulk to the body. And he is hooking over that southpaw jab, so he's taking that jab away from the older fighter. A guy who can be crafty and can just be difficult in there as a survivor.
He's holding on. It doesn't look like the southpaw stance is affecting Quigley at all.
Not at all. I mean, listen, in the amateurs, there are a lot of southpaws. Even though he hasn't fought a southpaw as a pro yet coming into this fight, he probably fought like 50 or 60 southpaws in the amateur ranks. And top-notch ones, too, because he was a top.
Quigley going back upstairs. Body shot from Quigley. Faulk down twice in the second round.
Yeah, Faulk is right now just in pure survival mode, but it looks like he's going to get out of this round.
Quigley. Oh! Down goes Faulk for the third time.
Body hurt him.
And the towel has been thrown in, and that'll do it. Jason Quigley with a second round knockout of Michael Faulk. Quigley now 8-0 with 8 devastating KOs, as he would say. And McGuigan's Bar in Donegal, Ireland is going crazy. His girlfriend April watching, his mother Muriel watching. And they see the Irish son improved to 8-0.
Good stuff from Jason Quigley. I think he's the guy that Golden Boy to step up the level of his opposition to guys who have like between 20 and 30 fights, I think. They don't need to move him up the rounds that he fights at. They can keep him at 6 or 8 rounds because he's been knocking these guys out 2 or 3 rounds. We still haven't seen him tested, fighting a hard 6-rounder before moving him up to a quality opponent in an 8-round or 10-round bout. But I think even at fighting the 6-round limit, they could put him in there with the guy with the winning record who's got like 20, 25 pro fights that is capable. And let's see how we put away Michael Faulk. Working the body, both sides of the body before landing a short left hook that dropped Faulk for the 3rd time in round 2. And there goes the towel. You see it? Good move from Faulk's corner. I don't think there were any adjustments that Faulk could make or anything that Faulk could have done to keep Quigley off him in round 3.
The official time, 259 seconds. Round number 2, referee Ray Corona puts a halt to the bout for your winner by KO. His 8th victory and 8th consecutive knockout win. He is still undefeated.
You know, there's a Bill Murray movie. Says, "The man is an animal." Our good friend Linus tweeting us that. And right now, Jason Quigley is an animal. I told him if he gets another knockout, I'm going to give him that El Animal name. My son was there with me, and we said it. So everybody watching on right now on ringtvlive.com, whether you're in Philadelphia, in Ireland, or Lancaster, California, or here in Palm Springs, El Animal is there. 8-0, Jason Quigley with his trainer Edgar, and also Manny Robles' main trainer. And here's how it finished.
It was a left-right to the body, capped with a short hook. And it just took the legs away from Faulk, and Faulk's corner looking out for him, doing the towel. It was the right thing to do, and I tell you what, I like that El Animal nickname because he trains like an animal and he's instinctual in the ring. He's got those animal, like that, those instincts you see from a hunter.
Yes, it is. He said he's like a tiger outside, but El Animal, another reason is knowing that he has a Latino fan base. Quigley, after this fight, is going to start taking Spanish lessons.
Hey, that's a smart thing.
Yeah,
and if you have the right personality and you have the right fighting style, you can appeal to Latino fans, and more specifically here in Southern California, we're talking about Mexican fans, Mexican-American fans. It's worked out well for Gennady Golovkin. So why
yes,
not?
it does. And Jessica Rosales, I know you're hearing me right now. Make sure you have Quigley answer a question in Spanish. He has a couple phrases in him. He knows the cliches. So, Jess, make sure you get Quigley to speak a little Espanol, or El Animal has been born today. 8-0, 8 KOs. And, you know, Faulk is a veteran fighter. The gloves in there and come off a win. But... And Quigley with Roderick Diaz, the matchmaker. And you see him hugging everybody from the Golden Boy crowd. And there he is. Of course, you got to take a picture with me. I'm the one who gave you the nickname, El Animal. El Animal. There you go, Jason Quigley. You know, just an engaging fighter, great personality. But they also were telling me that you see Edgar, one of the other trainers with him,
Edgar Hasso.
when he does work, it's the amount of work that he puts in the gym. He might be nice and all, but he works hard. And you see the difference in his body.
Absolutely, he dials in for it, and I've watched him train, I've watched him spar, and he's captivating.
And there you see.